it appears that I'm a liar, because I said this is the one and only RC truck that I'm gonna leave stock and leave alone, and I'm only gonna move a few things around. But obviously I'm a bit of a psychopath. I can't let it get through Christmas Day and having things weigh on me and want to change it. So one thing I do want to point out, and I think you can see it from there. Don't do what I did. Let me get my finger pointer. And when I took the diff off the front, I didn't realize that the top diff screw actually holds the front of the servo down. So the servo was pumping back up and down. I'm like, what the hell is it doing that for? So I'm gonna take that off and fix that. And I've already kind of blown a bit of the surprise, but not surprise. I said I wasn't gonna touch the tires and wheels. Well, like I said, I'm a liar. So here it is, stock. I'll put it over here. Right? There it is, stock. Here's what I've done that I like. So let me bring it a little closer. So, stock. What I've done. I think I like it. I was gonna put, I've got some INJORA. They are 58 by 24 millimeters, which are the same as these DJ Crawler. They are a little bit bigger than the stock tire. Not by much, probably, well, I'd say, well, maybe three or four millimeters, and they're wider. And I don't know what was getting to me, but I'm looking at these and I'm liking, I think it's because they're not beadlock and they don't have like a brass ring in them like that. And I'm thinking I want to get some weight on the bottom of this, even though it already crawls well. And I'm kind of liking, I'm actually going to move the camera here. I'm liking this. I'm liking that look. So it's that compared to that. Now that's really, I don't know. It's a really good look. It is. But there's something about that I'm liking. So I think I'm gonna go with this. I don't think, even though these are taller tires, I don't think I need to raise the shocks back up. I think I'm pretty good with everything. So let me get the other set on. I was gonna go with these tires. Sorry, that's what I was gonna say. So these are an INJORA All Terrain tire, 58 by 24 millimeters again. So there's that one I was gonna put on, but then these were already mounted because I was gonna put these on my FMS Hummer EV. But I've got another set of these tires and I can just swap out. I got some rims over here. So when I get that truck, I can swap it out then. I don't know, man. I'm liking the look of it even from there. Okay, I just made an executive decision. So I'm looking at these tires and I mentioned these other ones. And I thought, you know what, these are looking modern monster trucky. These are the same size and look a little more in tune with the era, I guess you can say, because I got these, right? If you compare the three, these look like they should be on a tractor. And then when you throw, now I don't have this tire put together, it's just kind of sitting there on. Okay, these are in, these are out, these are out. I'm a liar, yes. I wasn't gonna touch it. So let me flip them all over to these and then we'll see what it looks like. And it's gonna look better because I even have these. So instead of this, which is the stock plastic hex, I've got a brass hex. that I'm gonna put on. How much does it weigh? These plastic things are literally 0. This thing, I think, is a couple grams. 2 grams. You know what? 2's better than 0. So I'm gonna, and just the solidness of the brass makes me feel better. So, okay, let me get this all swapped out and I'll see you in 2 seconds. The tires are on and I'm really glad I made the executive decision. So, let me tell you why. So I mentioned that I have these on some of my, like I got the All-Star hobby, the All-Star, yeah, the Jeep. And I've got a lot of these DJ crawler tires. I've got it on my Toyota, the FMS Toyota, the 118 scale, 124 scale. So I like them, but I thought with this body, it didn't look right. It looked too modern. I think when I get my FMS, the EV Hummer, because it's a brand new Hummer that's out, these are going to look awesome because these are more modern looking. So those are back there. I've now got these in place of these. So same size tire, just, geez, it won't even stay up. There we go. How about like that? Same size tire, thicker, like wider, and heavier. So you know what I didn't do? I was gonna weigh the whole tire. Hang on, let me get one off. And has anybody ever done this? And I repeatedly do it. So, and I'm gonna use my pointer when I do it. So this little nut here, like I'm always taking things off and then misplacing them, even though I've got a magnetic dish that's on the other side of my bench, a good spot for it. So before, I'm going to put this tire back on. So here, let me use that. So this tire, I'm going to put it back on there, that spot. And I can't find this. And I'm on my hands and knees, I'm looking everywhere. And I don't know about you guys, but I then go and pick this up and I'm like this, looking to move it, and it falls out. And guess what? Tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing something with tires and I'll do the same thing. I'll be looking around the freaking floor. Meanwhile, it's sticking in the wrench or the thing. Okay, so here's what I wanna do. So the old tire, plastic rim, and that little plastic hex nut didn't even weigh a gram. So they were 15. I know that these are 2 grams, these brass hexes. These wheels are now 34. So 36 with everything on it. So what did I say these were? These are 15. Each change, hang on a second. Yeah, 15. So 11. So I've got about 40 more grams on the base of this thing. Is that math correct? No. Sorry. What did I say these were? 15? And these were 30 something? 36 or 35? So that's 20. So I've got 80 in total. More grams on the bottom of this. And I think that's going to do wonders for the crawling. It's weight that is nice and low. I think yesterday when I moved the combo ESC receiver as well as the battery to the other side, and again I put some of the black wheel weights in the bottom there to even, so to compensate for the weight of the battery being heavier than the this little electronic component, the ESC. All right, so I think these are much more in line with the era of this truck. So let me put this body back on. And I'm not gonna move the, I gotta plug my lights back in. I'm not putting them on right yet, but I don't wanna take the body off again. So again, I fixed the servo in the front. All right, let's see what this does now. As far as how it looks good with the body off. But I think now, yeah, that's nice. Look at that. Let me get this down here. Look at that. That's beautiful looking. I think those tires go extremely well. And again, I've got a bit of width now because these tires, if you look here, it's hard to angle this. These tires were there. So I've got a good, I don't know, 5 millimeters. So 1/8 of an inch out on each side. So that's good. So that's about 10 millimeters in the stance in total. Sorry, my dog's doing circles in his bed trying to get comfortable, which is great. There's nothing on the height. So I've got, you want to see, there he is over there. He's comfortable now. Look at my bench. I don't know about you guys, I clean it off all the time and then I come in to do one little thing like tires and it looks like this. So I've got the brass hex, I've got the brass ring in the wheel, plus the heavier, not much, but the heavier rim itself. I like it. So what did I say? It was about 80 grams on the bottom. So it's a nice, this thing sticks. It's a little out of balance now because you can, so here is why I have to put the weights. That is with the weights and the ESC receiver on the left side. Without the battery, you can see how it weighs it down. So that'll pull down there, which is nice. I move the shocks in the shock tower. Technically, the position is up to bring the body down. Yeah, that's nice. Let me know what you guys think. That's a good shot right there. I think those tires look phenomenal. It's great when you have stuff laying around, eh? I got so many sets of tires laying that I've either bought, they were a good deal, so I got a couple pairs when I bought one and I put them on a vehicle and I didn't really like it. And I was really, for a long time, again, I was saying in another video, yeah, I gotta put big ass monster tires on everything because I saw videos where people did it and I'm like, no, you know, it's cool. It's cool when it's warranted. Like, I think these are gonna look wicked on the EV Hummer because it's a modern new vehicle. On this, no, these tires look great. So, sorry, stock tire and rim, but I think this is where I'm gonna go with this. Now, I'm gonna say this again. More than likely, I'm lying. I'm not doing anything else to this truck. Swear. This is it. I like it. It's staying like this. Okay, let's end on this shot. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think of these tires on this bad boy. The mind's eye out.